Yeah, good coach.
Questions? How about that?
What has this week been like? What have you guys been working on?
We've been healing a little bit. I think we're a little, sicknesses and little nicks and stuff like that. We had to deal with some things. Guys had to get some things getting taken care of, and we took yesterday off. We'll get back after it today. So the time off was needed. I felt like we were, going at it pretty hard and heavy. We had the road trip, so when we stayed out the whole time, and then you come back, you have a home game, and you go back on the road. I felt like that kind of gassed us a little bit. So we needed a time off. Sometimes you hopefully that we got a good rhythm going. You don't want to lose your rhythm. So I'm hoping that we can get back to, obviously continue to play the way we were playing, though.
You said don't read too much. You don't want to read too much into win or loss. Just one game, but when there's several good performances back to back, do you start to see a pattern of where you guys are?
Well, there's no question. I'm pleased and encouraged where we're at as a basketball team and our growth as a basketball team. I think we've gotten a lot better. There's no question. The way we finished December going into January, we got back here and this team has practiced their butts off, and we made some great strides as a basketball team. And we just continually gotten better and better. And so much of this game is about having successes and guys understanding their roles, and then you get confidence, and I think we're playing like that, and you just got to keep building on it. We're not a perfect team, and by no means, and I still think there's room for us to have growth and get better. But there's no question there's some improvements, and it's noticeable.
When you hear commentators or anyone say Tulsa's a surprise team in the American, what is your reaction to that?
I don't know. I try not to worry about what anybody says, Kelly. So I try not to.
I'm guessing it's not a surprise to you.
I think obviously I felt like when we started with this club, because we had so many new faces, and when you start to work with them, I felt like we could really have a chance to be competitive and successful in this league, have some success in this league. There's no question because of our talent. And now we had to mix it, blend it, get guys in the roles, get guys to accept their roles, and that's part of coaching. And how soon that happens, that's our job, to keep striving and pushing towards that to happen. Did I see us, if we did that, did I see us being a team that could contend for a championship? I don't know. You don't know what everybody else is doing. You kind of watch, you get so focused on your team. And I feel like, based on my past experiences in this league, I felt like we have a team that can be extremely competitive in this league and finish in upper half. I felt like that. I felt like that at Media Day. But that was going to take us to work at it and continue to develop this team and grow.
Give us a scouting report on the Shockers, Coach.
They're very, very good. They're talented. They got depth. They're tough. They're confident, and they understand how they want to play to be successful.
Key players for them?
Dennis, the kid, the young man, I think he's been playing very well. I think Echenike is very, very good. He gives them inside presence. Burton, Anthony. They got a lot of guys. They play a lot of guys, and they get contribution for a lot of players.
It's become kind of a rivalry, one of our closest opponents.
I hear people say all the time in the old Missouri Valley, when they used to play, I guess it was, and obviously I wasn't here when they were in Missouri Valley, but that it was a rivalry game. The close proximity of Wichita to Tulsa obviously makes it in our league, because our league is truly the American Conference, but obviously when you have an opponent that you're playing in your conference, it's, I don't know, what are they, 250 miles away or 200 miles away, somewhere like that, makes it, could be a rivalry. And I think it's, we obviously have played them the most in our conference, haven't we? And so I think that makes it a game that our fan base and their fan base look forward to.
You said several weeks ago that over the Christmas break, the holiday break, you really tried to simplify things on
Mhm.
defense. Are you
Mhm.
still seeing the reaping of
Yeah,
time?
yeah, great deal, and it's really helped us in terms of what we're doing defensively, man and zone. And our zone, we adjust game by game with that, but we pretty much have a plan defensively who we are, and our guys have embraced that, and I think it's been really good. I think it's helped us. I think our personnel helps us too defensively. Obviously I think we have good guys mentality-wise, defenders, and I think that helps. But there's no question that we've become that's been a staple of our guys understanding we got to defend every night, and for us to have a chance to win, and we've been pretty good there for the most part.
Have you always been minded that same way as a coach to,
Yeah.
Is what it is and focus on defense?
You try to coach the game totality-wise, and I think, I don't know that we put more emphasis on one thing than the other. I think we try to prepare our kids, how we must attack and how we keep them from attacking us. I think that's pretty much the game in itself. Rebounding and defending is something we stressed a lot with this team because we felt like we had the personnel to be good defenders, but rebounding was something we weren't doing very well. So sometimes in your coaching, as the season goes, whatever you feel like you're lacking for your team to max out, you pay a little bit more attention to it. I think that's no different even from year to year. And as a coach, you want to be good in all areas. Offense sometimes is driven by your talent level and putting guys in position where they can be successful. I think that's what offense is in terms of coaching offense. But defense, you got to be able to prepare, scout, and then have a toughness about yourself.
Sure, the home crowd didn't have a 40-point difference, but the way the students supported that Memphis game, home crowd seemed to really help out a lot. I'm sure for a big crowd for Wichita.
Yeah, we are. They were tremendous in our Memphis game, and I think we, our players really appreciate it, and they know that particularly the students. When you talked about the students in terms of the energy they bring in the building, it makes a difference, and we see it on the road. So we want our fan base to do the same that people do to us. Yeah. So there's no question we'll have a good crowd on Saturday. I think we'll have a lot of folks in here. There'll be some, black and yellow in here also. But I think our fans, we want our fans, and I know our fans will be loud and energetic and enthusiastic, and we got to give them something to be loud and energetic and enthusiastic for.
You kind of touched on this at the beginning, but how key was it that you kind of had this break this week, especially leading up to this game?
Well, I got to be careful because sometimes when you have breaks, you lose a little bit of momentum that you have. You're playing well, and we were playing well, but I felt like our team was, we were a little nicked up. We had some sicknesses, we had some things we got to get taken care of, and within our players, and so we needed some time to get ourselves back on track that way. But we want to make sure we don't lose any of our mentality that we had on that stretch of five straight wins, and that's what it was. We had a great mental approach, and how we attacked every game, and we got to make sure today and tomorrow are really important for us establishing that again before Saturday afternoon.
No more questions. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here.